Hi everyone, I'm glad to see you here. So, today we're going to talk about 5 reasons why your blog aren't growing. Um, it's so really important because I have never see that. Um, so let's do start. I have a small question for you. For example, mm, you posting mm, some video, or for example you can post a photo with text, but what you see, your video or your posting getting more viewers. What is that? So please write in the comment. It's so important because I need to know your situation. Okay, so mm, mhm. Okay, so let's start. First reason is that you haven't a clear niche. What I mean, uh, for example, you're a psychologist, but who actually do you work with? Adult, young woman or man, or just woman or man? With grand people, yes. Um, or what do you do? For example, you could work with people who burn out, or with people who want to find their, I don't know, energy, something like this. It's so important because, for example, like psychologist is so a lot, yes. And I'm a client, and I want to know um, what you do, yes. Um, for example, you can say, I'm psychologist, book a session, yes, but you also can say, I help young women deal with burnout and imposter syndrome so they can feel more confidence again. So different, yes, than if you say, I'm just psychologist or I help a young woman, yes. Um, It could also build a trust with your audience and connection because it's so important. Uh, okay, maybe other niche also could be, for example, I don't know, conditor. You make a cake, okay? You also can say, I just make a cake, or you can say, um, I make vegan cake, yes, um, or I make a cake without eggs. Maybe someone have a problem with eggs, yes. It's so, mm, it's so important because you need to know who you are and what are you doing. What can different you from other, yes. Um, you can even write down. See, I can repeat. Um, just two questions. What are you doing? For example, I am psychologist. I am a cooker. I am marketer. Yes. And second question is uh, um, um, who actually do you work with? Yes. Mm. And the third question is, uh, I work with what? For example, I could work with like psychologists, yes. I work with people who have a burnout or imposter syndrome, yes. And if you're a conditor, you okay. One one important things. For example, if you're a conditor, you can work also with parents who want to buy a cake for their children for a birthday or some other part. Um, it's it's your audience. It's your direct audience. Remember, for conditor, if your parents, it's your audience, first direct audience. But children who will eat this cake, it's your second audience. It's also important when you will choose your niche. Yes. And the third question is, what do you do? For Canadians, I, for example, do a vegan cake, or I can do, cake without eggs or without sugar. So it was the first reason. And the second reason is, you only using one content format. Um, you, I see a lot that people posting the same talking head videos every week. It's a lot, but it's so terrible because and it's interesting to see that. I also like other format of video. If we talk about shorts video, yes. For example, I want to see something dynamic, or I want to see something, I don't know. I want to just read something, yes. So on the given tabs while looking at the camera, it's so terrible, present. It's so boring, and it's boring fast. Um, just realize it. People scrolling fast. Uh, and if you can take their attraction for 3 seconds, uh, you will have viewers. Because I understand that sometimes some experts thought that you need to, I don't know, match some topics for your video, but people aren't stupid. If they know that they'll unlike this format, they will skip it. Okay, so you can mix it. For example, just spend an hour or 2 hours, and for example, TikTok or Instagram, and see what format in this platform you can see more often. It could be just posts or something other formats with for example, b-roll. It's so popular also. So you need to mix your formats of video. Be better if you also post make a photo, for example, and you write down something. It's also could be other formats. So sadly, but posting in the now aren't popular. But sometimes you can do this once a week. Who wants? They can do 2 times a week. Yes. So, okay. Or for example, you can do a video where it's only music. For example, you just look at the camera and some text, yes, and some music play in the background. So it's also could be it's a popular format, I can say. I think you can do this. What the next? The third reason I think it could be that more people haven't a real strategy. It's a popular problem. A lot of people talk about, but no one talk what does it mean. Um, so look, strategy is it's a plan. It's like a plan for a month or for years. But for a years it's a lot. Then we'll use for a month. Um, you so let's be honest. You just post on randoms, yes. And in this, when you make a strategy, this plan, it help you post with um, like, how can I say that? With some reason, yes. What do you want to say now? Why you wanted to say? Where do you want to get it from? It's so important because, for example, I know that maybe 18 July, I want to make I don't know, live stream, yes, and uh, and I make a strategy. What I do before, I can do some video where I will say that in the 18 July I will make a live stream. Just join us. Yes, for example, it's also strategy. You want to get a viewers on your live stream, you talk about that. So it's so important. Talk about everything what you plan. Like this, your audience. Oh, also, look, your audience followed you. Yes, and if you say that one time that, for example, you will have a live stream, it's really not good. Because after some time they forgot it. Then you need to repeat. Use video, use stories. Yeah, just you need to say more about. You also can get a more new subscribers who wants to follow you. It's a plus. It's a big plus, I think. So, okay. Um, I can give you a few questions. How can you make your strategy? The first question is what you need to ask yourself. Yes, what's my goal with this blog? It's so important, really, because a lot of people don't know what they want. They're just posting, but what do you want? You want just viewers, a lot of viewers, or you want just subscribers. So it's important, really. The second question is what do I want to sell and how often? Um, you want to sell, I don't know, some products, for example, you want to say bottle, sell a bottle, you want to sell your course, or you want to sell, I don't know, those things, maybe consultation. So you need to say about, yes, and you need to plan it. The third question is what kind of community do you want to build? Yes, it's so important. For example, you want to build a let's think. Like example, it's my problem. So I want to talk about only on the stories. Uh, it's will mean that you want to born only your audience, um, your hot audience. Yes. If you talk about in the video, it's mean that you want to born your cold audience. So just realize for you what you want from that. Uh, and first question is what thems of values do you want to be known for? Yes. So and the last question could be I think that's also you um I think that's all really. So use these questions and just make a plan for your blog. Yes. So it's so important. It's just your strategy, but you know, you need to plan and write down when and what you want to do. For example, you want to this week. I want to make 7 videos and 1 post. I write down, for example, on the Monday, I will post some photos and description for that. In the Thursday, I want to make that video with that. In the Sunday, I want to make video with that, and that. So, okay. Next reason is you sells use sells too much or not. I try to explain. I know some people who sells with every post, every video. Um, for example, it's a course, yes. They told about every day on the stories, on the videos, on the post. It's a lot. I'm like your followers. I don't know. I see that a lot, and I don't wanna buy. I just wanna take some information for you. Yes, I want to know who you are, but you just sell. It's so boring, really. Um, use your strategy. You need to plan where you want to do it. For example, if a course you can sell on the spring and in the autumn. Yes, you um and you don't need to sell everywhere. Really, it's so boring. Or other type of people is who sells nothing. They have a product, but they don't tell it. I really don't understand why. You know, maybe they're shy or something else. Really, um, you also need to use your strategy when you want to sell it. And you need to talk in that time about if you want to sell your course in the spring, for example, in the April, then before in the March you talk about a lot. But in the February you don't need to talk about a lot, really. You before your course, before for example 3 months of your course, you need just warn your audience, but not sells everything everywhere. Really. When time come in, you sell. It's so important because it's so terrible. I don't wanna follow these people a long time. Really, If I understand it, I skip you. So okay, it was in the last reason. Uh, you are not using emotional triggers. Triggers is so important in the blog. They they should be everywhere, in the video, in the post, in the stories, in the live broadcast, everywhere. Um, in my Instagram, I will make. I'm going to make a video where I explain how it works and why I need it. So you can follow me and say that. Um, Look, emotional triggers. It's something um, that make people feel some emotional. It could be scared, happy, interesting, or anything else. Um, People is emotional, emotional people. We buy with emotionals. Emotions is everything for us. So, for example, I can show you. I got a post. Maybe I can't. Mm, I got a post where I talk about one film, Blue Blazers, and I explain about one interesting idea that two people, they're musician, they make films about that they are musician. So it was for me it was a big PR because really it's so interesting idea. Make a film about their and also musician. So this was a question, and I posted in this friends, and in this friends I get 243 followers or viewers. I'm so sorry, and some some comments about. But my trigger was, what if I say to you that? It's so interesting trigger because, for example, when I see that trigger, I feel like, bro, who you are? Maybe you are so, I don't know, you feel so confident that you say that. So it's so interesting. You can join me in the Instagram and can see that. But I try to show you. Give me a second about. Um, I found it. Yes. So yes, there it is. So this is the post. I don't know how can I say to you. Maybe you can see that. So and I've got. Oh, excuse me. It was 438 viewers. And some comments about. So my post is, what if I told you that a joke between two comedians turned into a music empire? So it was true, and it was an example. How can you use your emotion triggers? For example, emotion triggers you also can use with storytelling. Um, I think storytelling will always popular, and is it is so strong, so strong thing for your blog. With storytelling you can talk about yourself, you can talk about your blog. So so interesting things. And if you will use emotional triggers, it's help you uh, to, to get more viewers. Viewers will give you subscribers. Yes. So I think we can make small interactives about these reasons. We talk about 5 reasons. First reason was you haven't chose clear niche. So remember, you need to choose your niche. Um, what who you are. You are a psychologist who work only with young humans, or you experts, for example, SMM, who works only with mm, I don't know, with eye specialist. Yes, because it's make you different from the mass of same experts like you. Yes. Second reason was that you using only one format. You need to, you need to mix this format. Make it different. For example, not only your speaking head. Just make, for example, post. Make a video with text or anything else. Really, use TikTok and see what they do. B-rolls also could be. So, mm, third reason uh, was that you don't have real strategy. Strategy is important. It's your plan uh, for a month. Every first, I don't know, for example, 1st August, you sit down and write. What do you want? What do you want to sell in that month? What do you want to say? Uh, what is your goal for this month? Yes, and use this. You can make your strategy and plan. Also, our fourth reason was that people um, sells a lot or don't sell. For example, you you could sales. Oh, I have a question for you. So, could you write down in the comments? Uh, what is your type? Are you first type who sells everywhere, every your product talk about a lot with on the every post videos or something else, or your first type who have a product but don't talk about? So you can write down, and I will see it's so interesting because we need to understand the situation. Oh, it's a lot. Okay. So okay. Let's move on. Our last reason was that people don't use emotional trigger. Uh, you can people is an emotional, and you can sell something only with emotional trigger, but not only. It just help you. You also can have a, you need to use something else for that, but emotional trigger is one of this which can help you. Yes. So it was our live stream, and I also want to say you I wanted to make a guide on how to design a proper profile header soon. So it can help you fix it your bio, structure your offers, and it can tell you fix it our first reason about niche. So you can follow me on the Instagram and you will see all news about that. I think I do it soon, maybe for 3 or 4 days, and I give it for you for free. So you can follow me for an Instagram and you'll see that. If someone have any questions, you can write down in the comments. Maybe someone have some question. Okay, I see listen. So thank you so much for being here. Uh, you have heard this, and I'm cheering for you. Thank you. Bye.